Hi everyone, I welcome you all for the 5th semester classes. I'll be teaching you all the subject software practice and testing. I hope everyone are safe at home, be at home and be safe. So let us begin with the introduction of the software testing subject. So it is very important for you all to understand why you need to study the software testing subject. So we are going to look at various examples and incidents from which you will understand how important is the software testing subject. Nowadays, you see in almost every field the softwares are used. Softwares are used in the banking sectors, in medical sector, in military defense area, in industrial area, in various shops, in educational institutes, and so on. Softwares are used in very important places. So, even a small bug or single bug or defect is not acceptable. It may causes the disastrous event if there are defects in the software. It may also lead to the financial loss as well as human loss. The word software testing. Testing is essential because we all make the mistakes. Some of the mistakes are not important, but some of the mistakes are very expensive and life-threatening. We have to test everything whatever we have produced because things can go wrong. Humans can make mistakes at any time. For example, assume you are using the net banking application and you want to transfer the amount on your friend's account. So you initiate the bank transaction and you will also get a successful bank transaction message. And also the amounts get deducted from your account. But your friend confirms that there is no any message received as well as amount on his account. This will surely going to make you upset and as an unsatisfied customer. So why did this happen? What is the reason? This is because of improper testing of the banking application before releasing it to the public. Thorough testing of software application has to be done, which will lead to early identification of the problems. Software defects has to be fixed early before releasing it to the market or to the public. So now let us see the various definitions of software testing. Software testing is a process used to identify the correctness, completeness and quality of developed computer software that match the expected results. You need to test software to identify how correct is your software. Whatever you are developing, it is correct or no. Next, completeness. How complete is your software? Whether you have completed the software with all the conditions and functions or you have missed out any functionalities. And it will also meet the software quality. Next definition. Software testing is an activity to check whether the actual results match the expected results and to ensure that software system is defect free. You are going to test the actual results with the expected results. After developing the software, you are going to test whether it is working according to your expectations or no. What type of software you want to develop, it should work according to that. If it works according to that, it will improve the quality of the software. Next definition is testing is the process of executing a program with the intent of finding errors. The main purpose is to find out the defects. Unless you execute the programs, you may not able to understand whether there is an error or no. Now let us see the various incidents caused due to software failure. In February of 1991, a US Patriot missile defense system in Saudi Arabia failed to detect an attack on an army barracks. A government report found that a software problem led to an inaccurate tracking calculation. So in this software, all the conditions of software was not tested properly. And when that condition has happened in real, the software was failed to detect the correct tracking position, due to which 28 American soldiers were killed. The system had been operating more than 100 hours, caused inaccuracy. So it is also necessary to test how much time a particular system keeps on operating, and after that what problem arises in the system. Next example, in 1994 in Scotland, a Chinook helicopter crashed and killed all 29 passengers due to the error in the flight control software. So here flight control software is very important. It keeps on communicating with the control office. So the pilot has lost the communication with the control office due to the error in the software, and also did not get the proper guidance from the control office because of software bug occurred in flight control software. In May of 1996, a software bug caused the bank accounts of 823 customers of a major US bank to be credited with 920 million US dollars. Yes, this is also an example of software defect which was later notified. The failure of Therac 25 medical radiation therapy. Okay, we use radiation therapy to treat the cancer patients. So radiation therapy kills the cancer cells from the patients. And because of this software failure, it caused the death of 21 patients due to the overdose of radiation happened in Panama City in 2000. Next, in 2016, the massive financial breach of stealing 3.2 million credit debit cards has hit India's biggest banks, including SBI, HDFC Bank, Yes Bank, ICICI Bank, and Axis Bank. So, 3.2 million debit cards information was used by some unauthorized persons. The customers have observed unauthorized transactions made by their cards in various locations in China. Next example, Yahoo data theft. In 2016, over 500 million Yahoo user accounts were affected. The data like email address, usernames, password, date of birth, security questions, phone numbers were all leaked. Okay, so this all information is needed when you create the new email account. So this all information they take it, and it was leaked and it was used by the third party. It was misused. So this is also because of software problems and because of not testing it properly. Next, in Finland, the election voting were held using e-voting system, and 2 days after the election, it has been relieved that the system lost 2% of votes due to a software glitch or technical software issue. Next, in Feb 2020, more than 100 flights to London and from London were disrupted because of technical software issues. It has affected departure boards and check-in systems, which led to thousands of passengers to stay behind and wait crazy long hours in the packed airports. So these are the conditions or the functions came to know later because it was not tested earlier, and when this has happened in real situation, that time the software has failed. The recent example is Chandrayaan-2. So even this is a last minute software glitch led to the failure of Chandrayaan-2 mission. The Vikram lander crash landed on the moon surface. After that, its guidance software lost contact. Okay, so even the Chandrayaan-2 mission was successful, but at the last moment, due to a software glitch, the Vikram lander crashed on the moon surface and it lost the contact with the guidance software. So all these incidents has happened because of software problems and not testing the softwares properly, and which caused the loss to human life as well as financial loss. And the softwares are used in very important places where a single bug is not acceptable. So I hope you all understood what is software testing and what problem arises if you don't test the softwares properly. In the next topic, we'll see more points on why software testing. Thank you. Have a nice day.